secondly, when they out-rebound their opponents and they shoot 50% from the field, they're a very difficult team to beat.
There's King coming in for Horace Grant. Grant has 4 points early, 1 foul.
See, early the matchup has worked for Chicago with Mahorn and Cartwright. With Cartwright playing Mahorn, Mahorn has not gotten anything easy around the basket. He's challenged every shot by Cartwright. Horace has had his way to be able to rebound and get out and run. And the matchups right now have favored Philadelphia. Excuse me, Chicago.
Philadelphia's Charles Barkley has 5 points, all from the line. He's 5 out of 6. Now he's got 2 rebounds, no field goals. Pippen left alone for the jumper. He's too close.
If Scottie Pippen has a weakness, it's his jump shot. That's one thing. If he's not on the angle, he's not a great shooter.
This guy's weakness is not his jump shot, but he misses that time. Hawkins, Barkley with the rebound, but he misses the lay-in.
Right now,
foul on Philadelphia's Charles Barkley.
Well, right now, Charles Barkley is telling Hersey Hawkins, don't settle for that outside jump shot. Hawkins takes it quickly. Great play here by Barkley, but you know what? He goes away from the contact here to keep from getting the foul, then the bump there by Barkley. Nice play by Stacey King.
Pippen from 14.
See, that's the shot that Scottie Pippen's got to make. You can see right now, not confident. He's an angle shooter.
Barkley with a beautiful pass of about 40 feet down low to Ron Anderson.
And Bob, what I mean by an angle shooter is he likes to use the glass. He likes to get it to 45, and as you watch the ball game, watch his success shooting the ball when he gets at the angle.
And the 19-foot set shot's not so bad. Paxson down to Stacey King against Barkley. Barkley with the rebound.
See, Charles Barkley didn't even challenge the shot. He let Stacey King go up. He did not want to get another personal foul.
Barkley 5 rebounds early. Philadelphia clawing their way back in here, trailing now by 7 with 2:14 to go in the quarter.
There's a guy who's big. He needs to make that shot. Jimmy Lynam has to have a smile on his face because when Ron Anderson sticks it, now you have a couple perimeter threats in the Sixer offense.
Bulls had led by 11, 6 straight Philadelphia points, and it's 24-19 with just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter from Chicago. It's a 5-point Chicago lead. We always talk about Rick Mahorn being the tough guy, banging around when he's playing defense, but Bill's giving him a little of his own medicine here.
Cartwright's playing well. You see him banging in the post. He's denying Rick Mahorn. Now, Mahorn catches balls. He comes in the middle. You're going to watch Pippen come down. Bill Cartwright doesn't need help there, and what he does in coming down, he gives Ron Anderson the outside jump shot. Cartwright had Mahorn under wraps that time. He did not need help.
Mahorn talking to him there just a bit. There's the field goals. The first 5 minutes, Chicago couldn't miss. Last 5, a different story for the Bulls, and the Sixers have climbed back in it with a run of 6 straight points and 1:59 remaining in the first quarter.
You know, at that time, Michael Jordan has been sitting down too. Phil Jackson has rested Michael early. When he rested him, Philadelphia was able to get back in the game. Now you have Hodges, the three-point shooter, matched up in the backcourt with Michael Jordan. Again, foul trouble going to be very, very important in this game. If Hersey Hawkins picks up number 2, it's going to really put Philadelphia with problems.
So Stacey King, Craig Hodges in off the bench for Chicago now with Cartwright, Jordan, and Scottie Pippen as John Paxson and Horace Grant rest for the Bulls. There's the pick from King. Barkley draws.
Oh, man.
Jordan, who lobs it into King after the switch.
Boy, Michael, I don't know how he found Stacey King.
With 4 on the shot clock, Michael Jordan, he has 11. Cartwright knocks it out of bounds. Jordan 5 out of 7 from the floor. On the double team, Jordan just saw King. He knew Barkley came off him.
And Stacey made a great catch also. Chicago putting just a little token pressure on Johnny Dawkins, trying to slow them up a little bit so they can't easily get into their offense.
Hawkins wants and gets a pick from Mahorn. There's that Chicago defense. Jordan. King misses it. Hodges tries the 3. Jordan misses the tip. It is Chicago ball.
You know, it seems right now that Philadelphia is a step slow on everything. I don't know if it's a fatigue factor from playing a 5-game series, but they played this way at Cleveland on the road in the 2 games. they have got to up their level of intensity on the road. In order to win this series, they must win a game here in Chicago Stadium, and they will not do it playing on their heels.
Now Barkley against Cartwright. Cartwright turns around, easily shoots over the shorter Barkley's. Got about 6.5, 7 inches on him.
Well, Bill Cartwright's had a big first quarter defensively against Mahorn, and offensively with 7 big points.
Chicago back up by 9. Under a minute to go, first quarter.
Here comes a double team. Johnny Dawkins will have the open jump shot if they move the basketball.
Anderson decided to keep it and try the 12-footer, which was a wise idea. Anderson hasn't missed yet. He's 3 out of 3.
That's one of those, I saw you, I'll get you next time.
You know that.
I know.
You were the guy who originated.
I was a shooter. I used to say that. Sorry, I missed you.
Now, Pippen was about 19 feet away that time, got squared up, and he'll hit that shot.
Absolutely. The medium-range jump shot is the one he struggles with. He has a tendency sometimes to want to guide it rather than just let it go.
30-21, Bulls by 9. Hawkins trying to get inside the paint. A lot of moves against Jordan. He comes away with another steal. The Bulls have an opportunity for the final points. Hodges for 3. Philadelphia, though, enough time. They have 9 seconds.
Jimmy Lynam sort of smiling on his face, feeling that Hersey Hawkins got fouled, feeling if they're going to get away with that, you better get the shot up, Charles.
He does not get the shot up. The quarter comes to an end with Chicago holding their biggest lead of the game, a lead of 12.
Its spirit launched from a million schoolyard dreams. Its stage exactly 94 by 50.
Stand by to come up on Z. Roll Z.
Across solid hardwood, they slice space and time with lightning precision.
Stand by to come up on X. Stand by to track it.
A million moments in time.
On 2. Freeze it.
Welcome to the big leagues. Welcome to the NBA.
Stand by to key graphic, key graphic. Ready 1 without it, take it.
And now, the network that keeps you on top of the action presents the pass that'll take you there live. Introducing the Power Pass from TNT. A pass so powerful, it will jet you to 26 American cities anytime you want. To see any regular season game you want. In 90-91. A city-by-city tour of everywhere the NBA calls home. From man-made palaces to legendary gardens.
Play X, put X on line, track X, please.
Every NBA city, every NBA team. Win 27 full games, and the choice is yours. With tickets, airfare, hotel, and spending money, all provided by TNT.
Stand by clock and score, put them in.
All the stars.
Solve them out.
All the action. To come down with your Power Pass, just pick up one of these and call 1-900-3706-TNT or send a postcard with name, address, birth date, and phone to NBA on TNT. Enter as often as you like to win the most impressive credentials in sports and keep it right here as the rumble of the NBA playoffs continues on TNT.
The 1990 NBA playoffs continue. This is Eastern Conference semifinals. Chicago and Philadelphia. A lot of NBA fans have been waiting for this matchup. Barkley and Jordan, Hawkins and Pippen.
Well, both of those guys have really done well in the playoffs. Scottie Pippen played exceptionally well against Milwaukee. Hersey Hawkins was the key in the Cleveland series. Bob Thornton in the ball game now, resting Rick Mahorn. Philadelphia going with a very small lineup in the game right now. Illegal defense against Bill Cartwright.
Charles was pointing it out.
Here's the numbers in the playoff. Excuse me, Bob. Pippen +6. You can see his field goal percentage was up. His rebound was up. Hawkins +9 scoring. His field goal percentage up. So both of those guys have that raised their game to another level, as they always talk about in the playoffs.
Anderson drives into the lane. Misses the jumper. That Bulls defense has been tough.
That's 8 for 22 now for Philadelphia. 37%.
Bulls can build yet a bigger lead. Pippen missing from the corner. Anderson kept it alive. for Thornton, who's checked into the ball game for Philadelphia. Barkley hard to the hoop. He gets the basket and draws the foul. And that's Charles' first field goal of the night. He was 0 for 4 until then.
I think Phil Jackson's going to have to substitute here, probably get Bill Cartwright out of the ball game. They've got a small lineup. It's going to be a tough matchup. Let's see if Horace Grant gets Cartwright.
As a matter of fact, he's doing it even as you speak.
That's a good move, because what has happened is when Philadelphia went small, Cartwright then was at a mismatch. You could not be able to play him in an open court ball game. So now with Horace Grant and Stacey King Pippen, they have also gone small. Jaminsky looks like he's getting ready to check in the ball game, maybe to try to force their hand to bring Cartwright back in the ball game. So a little chess match going on now between the coaches.
So Barkley, who struggled at the line versus Cleveland, less than 60%, got 6 of his 8 points tonight from the line.
I tell you right now, Philadelphia is not contesting around the basket, giving up second shots, and Chicago's a team now that looks like they're the more aggressive team. I don't know if it's because it's on their home floor. Philadelphia's got to take a stand, Bob. I know I've said it, but it's a 7-game series, and many times the first game sets the tone for the whole series.
Jaminsky gets back into the lineup as Hersey Hawkins sits down. So it's Anderson, Thornton, Jaminsky, Dawkins, and Barkley for Philadelphia.
Well, that puts Ron Anderson now against Michael Jordan. Ron Anderson is a big guard. He cannot play Michael Jordan, so Michael should be able to take him off the drive. Let's see if Anderson can make Michael play defensively off screens.
Barkley isolated against Grant. Trying to get that illegal defense. Not getting it. The ball is punched away. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson from long range. That was a 2-point attempt by Hodges. He stepped on the line. Thornton gets the rebound.
Hodges has been bothered by a bad back. Missed a lot of the tail end of the season, but played pretty well in the playoffs against Milwaukee. They need his shooting.
Jaminsky's jump hook rattles in and out of there. That thing went all the way down in there before it came out. Bulls by 11.
Good ball movement.
Hodges for 3. Dawkins. Barkley against Grant.
You know, Philadelphia right now doing a lot of standing around trying to get an illegal defense, and their ball movement is not good right now. They're doing you're going to see it, the Charles Barkley standing around. They're trying to get the illegal defense. Horace knocks it loose, and then they end up getting a tough shot. Need to move the basketball.
10 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Dawkins on the drive, gets the foul. And the Chicago team fouls mounting up here with 9:42 to go in the second quarter. Chicago with 3 team fouls and the Sixers with none.
You know, I think right now, Bob, what Philadelphia could do a little bit of with Johnny Dawkins on the floor against Hodges, I think he could take him off the dribble. Let's see if B.J. Armstrong is coming into the game right now to get Craig Hodges. I think he is. Give him a little quicker player, and in doing that, Scotty Brooks is going to come into the ball game to match against B.J. Armstrong. So you can see the coaches have done their preparation. When certain teams substitute, they know they want a certain guy to play against him.
Until you see how great a talent Scotty Brooks and B.J. Armstrong are, NBA level, it looks like kiddie core, looks like a rec league. These guys look so young and small.
Yes, they do. And Scotty Brooks had a big series against Cleveland, although he didn't score any points, played very well.
10-point Bulls lead. Jordan open from 18 over Anderson. Jordan has 13.
That's the shot, though, that Philadelphia wants him to make. If they can keep him on the perimeter, keep him off the free throw line, make Michael Jordan, if he's going to score 40, get 16 or 17 field goals rather than get on the line and shoot 12 free throws.
Now Jordan trying to defend Anderson. Nice pass inside to Jaminsky, who got inside of Scottie Pippen.
Well, that's the matchup we talked about. Pippen on Jaminsky, and that time Jaminsky posted and Scotty got locked in behind him and took advantage of him.
Nobody watched Pippen. Nobody was on him. He just flew easily through the lane for the lay-in. Dawkins inside to Barkley, who gets the basket and draws the foul. Barkley now has 10 points.
Here's Scottie Pippen. This is him at his best. Driving the ball, you see Barkley gets hung up behind the screen. Thornton doesn't step out there. Now, in the series against Cleveland, Philadelphia was stepping out there and punishing the dribbler, making him take a foul and take the ball in out of bounds. Thornton doesn't care if he gets 6 fouls. Step out there, take a foul, send a message, make him take the ball out of bounds, Bob. That you can't give up those kind of easy baskets.
He's in there to use his foul.
Absolutely, absolutely. You don't want to give up layups in the playoffs. That's an easy finger roll, especially when Pippen is struggling shooting the outside jump shot.
Stacey King picked up the personal for Chicago. It's 39-30.